I would argue that this has a detrimental effect, in terms of perception.
A crime expert weighs in on something that's got a lot of people talking. It has to do with whether a Crime Stopper reward should be given out if someone calls a bad actor to 911. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. Today, a criminologist told Fox 4 that Crime Stoppers is making a bad decision by denying a reward to a couple who reported a wanted child predator to police. Their report is what led to the most wanted fugitives arrest. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Dallas. Lori.
Clarice, this afternoon I spoke with the chair who oversees the North Texas Crime Stoppers program, and I asked if I could see a copy of their rules and procedures in writing. He said he would have to direct me to the organization in Austin that loosely oversees the Crime Stoppers program. It all raises more questions than answers about how Crime Stoppers makes its decisions about how to distribute funds.
I would say it in non-intellectual terms, Lori, that this is nonsense.
Dr. Alex Del Carmen is Associate Dean of Criminology at Tarleton State University. He says Kenyatta and Breonna Jordan should be entitled to the advertised $5,000 Crime Stopper reward after they bravely called 911 to report seeing a most wanted fugitive, Leonard Neal, at a bus stop.
We know in the law enforcement industry that the citizens in the community play a crucial part in being able to report crime as it happens and being able to help us find the bad guys when they're loose in our communities. And so I would argue that this has a detrimental effect, in terms of perception.
41-year-old Neal was wanted for abducting a 9-year-old boy and 7-year-old girl. He released the boy, but police say he sexually assaulted the girl, who was found 12 hours later.
If you have one of America's most wanted fugitives and you fail to call the 1-800-777, whatever number they give you, and instead pick up the phone to call 911, and you are responsible for leading law enforcement to apprehend that person, you should be rewarded as such.
Del Carmen says he hopes this story can prompt Crime Stoppers to do the right thing, to avoid the damage of people losing trust in the organization.
I think that it is very, very important for the community to be able to understand that they can call any number that is accessible to them. If Crime Stoppers fails to do the right thing in this case, it is going to have a ramification across the entire United States.
Texas Representative Rita Bowers told us in a statement, while the statute that creates Crime Stoppers might suggest that rewards are only paid for specific tips, it also says that the duties of the organization are to foster an environment to reward individuals for detecting and reporting crime. The Jordans acted swiftly to ensure the apprehension of Leonard Neal, and our community should be thanking and rewarding them for their successful efforts. I asked North Texas Crime Commission Chair David Dean if Crime Stoppers would reconsider the reward in this case. He maintained that the Crime Stoppers rewards are only for people who call the tip line, even though he admitted that the Jordans did the right thing by calling 911 first. It raises the question of if 911 tips that lead to an arrest should also be considered for rewards, since that is likely the fastest way to catch a criminal.